What is going on, guys? Tempo Trades. In today's video, we're going to be going over all my trades in the month of October. Now, in October, that was when I was on my 28-day win streak. And in that month, I had 23 wins and 2 losses for a 92% win rate trading with my community. In this video, I'm just going to share some of the setups I took that month, explain why I took them, and hopefully you can learn something in this video. All right, so here is the first trade I took. And again, this is just off of us sweeping the Asia high. These overnight sweeps are going to be a common theme. It's my bread and butter. Love to take reversals off of this. So again, I alerted to everyone. I said, this is a valid short if we can get a close under this 1 minute. Now, what ended up happening was we actually closed way too aggressively down and I could not get a nice entry. So what did I do? I waited for the retrace, right? You could see that this fair value gap formed from here to here. So this turned into a fair value gap. We retraced a little bit. We tapped the original IFEG that I wanted to enter on. And that's where I got my entry. And boom, we rode that all the way nicely down to these lows. This one looked to be about a 60-point winner. And you know, I don't like to chase, especially when price is that aggressive. So waiting for a little bit of a, retrace, maybe it just comes back, pulls back a little bit. You can always get in and it's much, much safer. All right, so here's an unorthodox play on October 4th. This is basically me just taking an order block entry because I know price wants to go hit the draw on liquidity. So you could see right here, we're on the 32nd. We have a down close candle followed by an up close candle that creates our order block pattern. I then got in long and I'm just holding for this data wick. Okay, you see on the bottom of the screen, 830 created a data wick. This is a strong draw on liquidity. I know price wants to come hit this area, and we actually ended up winning the trade, and off of the trade secured a very, very nice payout from Top Step here. All right, this is another data wick play. So if you look all the way over to the left of the screen, you could see at 8:30 we created that wacky looking wick with both sides very exaggerated. Okay, that down candle created a fair value gap, so I extended that all the way over, and at 11:15 a.m. it finally inverse bullish. And if you would have just rode it bullish, it went all the way up to that data high for about a 50-point win. Again, these draws on liquidity, we know the market wants to go and take out those areas. The tricky part is just finding clean entries and not getting faked out and manipulated and all that stuff. But you could see this one right here ended up being a 50-point winner. Again, absolute beauty right here. This is on October 11th. We waited for the London sweep on the left. That's the red line. We waited for the Asia high sweep. That's the blue line. Now I'm ready to look for a reversal short. We had a tiny fair value gap right here. Not the biggest fan of entering on fair value gaps that are like 6 or 7 points or less. I really like my fair value gaps to be 8 to 15 points. If you're in volatile conditions, you might even want to bump that up even more. But I guess for this specific day on October 11th, the momentum was too good to pass up. So I took this one short, just aiming for some of the liquidity, some of those lows that we created on the way up. And, we put this 1 minute order block in here, and very, very nice play. This one looks like, what is this? This is like 60 points again, give or take. So no 100-point crazy winners yet, but just taking consistent base hits. All right, so here is something of a little bit of a lower probability play. We don't have a major liquidity sweep, what it looks like, but we get a pattern that I really like. Okay, you can see on the lower end, we're rejecting a fair value gap and then going in to an inverted fair value gap setup. I really, really like this pattern. It just tells me, price is in a bullish buy model and it's going to be in a bullish trend because it's respecting this gap down here. So I feel a lot better about entering even without a major sweep of liquidity, right? So you can see right here, entered once the candle closed above the gap. I went break even at this internal swing high, and then TP1 was to my left. You could see these equal highs, and then we rode that all the way up until TP2. This one went for 100 points. Very, very nice. Just kind of a, catching the start of the buy model here. Really like this one, and I use this little bearish manipulation leg as the way to get in this trend here. This is October 18th. This is probably the best setup in the video so far, so take notes. We have a 4-hour high sweep, and what I love about it is how the reaction formed at that high. We didn't close above the sweep. We didn't go past it by 20 or 30 points. We literally hit that sweep level and instantly changed from a buy model to a sell model. You could just see instant red candles with very nice momentum here. So I absolutely love this play. Again, the fair value gap is bigger on the bigger side, so I love that as well. You enter on a candle close below, and we're just targeting swing lows on the opposing end. This hits all of them. Looks like this one went for 60 points as well. Absolutely love this play right here. Very, very high quality. Also, guys, just a quick little plug. If you do enjoy these setups and you want to learn how I'm making all this money every single month with prop firms, I'm doing a free class tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will teach all of the secrets, a bunch of nuggets and wisdom that I've learned trading this model for a little over a year and a half now. So you could claim your spot. Link will be in the description. Again, it's completely free. There's no risk to you. If you're trying to learn, this is the place to be. All right, and here is the last setup I wanted to go over. This was right on October 24th. This created a 20-day win streak, which is actually what the win streak I'm on right now, currently in real time. So we'll see if I can create a new best win streak. But again, this is very textbook here. We go down. This was taken actually at 11:55, so during the lunchtime window. But it looks like for the New York AM, we kind of just sold off the entire time, just kept dumping. I patiently waited for my reversal pattern. We take this Asia low right here, and then we kind of accumulate a little bit. It looks like we accumulate for 5 to 7 minutes. We finally inverse this bearish fair value gap bullish. There's your entry, and we don't get a single red 30-second candle. Look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 30-second candles in a row that are green. That is a rare sight. So we sniped the hell out of this reversal, if I do say so myself. This one went for, it looks like 50 points, and we went from the bottom all the way back at the top, and we trimmed TP3 up at that high right there. So again, it's all about liquidity, man. It's all about knowing where the market wants to go, finding your liquidity areas, waiting for them to sweep, and then taking action off of the sweep. Okay, this is what makes me all this money every single month. And again, if you want to learn more, I'm running a free class tomorrow, and I'll teach you all about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.